Okay, you're taking the handout that looks like this out. All right, where's my kiddo that likes to read? Who wants to read for me today? I'm going to say, it's usually Nevada. Do you want to read the definition of graph linear inequalities out loud? Excellent. So essentially yesterday what we did was we were given a graph. We identified the y-intercept. We calculated the slope going from point A to point B. So in this case, our slope is down 1, 2, 3, and over 1. And then we determined solid or dashed. So if the line is solid, then my inequality has an equal to as part of its sign. So you have the greater than and the less than inequalities. These will both give you solid lines. And then we have our dashed. So again, you can have solid or dashed. If it's greater than, then it's above. And if it's a less than, you shade below. So let's go over and look at example number 1. So, in example number 1, what type of line is y equals 4? What type of line is that? It is dashed. Excellent. So it's going to be dashed. What's my y-intercept? What's the point I plot on this line? What's my y-intercept? Madison? Good. Is my line, so my line is dashed. Is my line shaded above or below? Abby? Excellent. This line is special. What's the slope of this line? Oh, okay, Abby. Yeah, it's 0. So I'm going to have a dashed line that's straight across because my slope is 0. And we're going to shade below. All right, let's do one thing more beyond that. The shading gives us a solution region. The shading gives me a solution region. So I'm going to pick a point, and I want you to tell me if it is a solution or is not a solution. So Madison, 0, 0, solution, yes or no? Yes. Why? Because it's in the shading. Okay, 1, 1, Luke, solution, yes or no? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yeah, I was just saying, get here. Yeah, good. 1, 1 is a solution. All right, Sierra, 5, 5. The point 5, 5, is it a solution, yes or no? It is not, because it would be way up here. And is that in my shaded region? Good. So guys, it needs to be in the shading to be a solution. All right, x greater than or equal to 1. Solid or dashed? Nevaeh. Okay. X is greater than or equal to 1. This is another special line. What kind of line is this, Madison? Okay, or tell me what you wanted to tell me. Yeah, x has to be greater than 1, right?
Oh, I had a question.
Sure.
Would x be 0?
The slope in this case is actually undefined because this is a special line. I am going to use the number 1 though. The number 1 represents my x-intercept. So if my slope is undefined, what direction does my line go? All right, Madison, what do you think? Up and down. The shading now is a little tricky. It says x is greater than or equal to 1. Are the x values bigger than 1 to the left or to the right? Zoe? To the right. So in terms of the x's, the above is to the right. That was really dark. We good? Better? All right, let's look at number 3. Number 3 is a little goofy, right? Is that in a form we like to look at? No. So what could I do to make it look how I want it to look, Nevaeh? Perfect. So I'm going to flip it. Is everybody okay with the flip? So what's that make my y-intercept? Madison? Very good. What's my slope? Dominique? Good. So I go up 3 over 1. I can also go down 3 and left 1. Okay. Who haven't I picked on yet today? Colton, solid or dashed?
Solid.
Very good. Last thing, above or below? Okay, so someone said it. Maybe Sierra, was that you? What is it? Above. So what are we going to do with number 4? Same thing as number 3. We're going to flip it. Okay, what's my y-intercept, Landon? Good. Luke, what's my slope? Okay, don't lose your negative though, so it'd be negative 1, 1. So my line's going down. Okay, Logan, solid or dashed? Very good. Okay, Abby, above or below? Very good. We haven't really focused on what we call standard form. So you guys are actually going to put a big X on 5, 6, 8, and 9. Just because I don't want to mess you up with some negative signs and this and that. So we're going to jump over to number 7. All right, so let's work through number 7. I always like to start with the y-intercept. What's my y-intercept? Nevaeh? It is not 0 this time. I have a value for a y-intercept. What? All right, Abby, what do you think? It is -3. Okay, what's my slope? Dominique, what's my slope? Good. So, in layman terms, what am I doing? Am I going up or down, left or right? How many? What do you think, Zoe? I'm going down how many? Good. And then if I go down 1, I go right 2. You can go backwards and go up 1 and left 2. Okay, is this line going to be solid or dashed? Madison? And the last and final step, above or below. Maybe someone that hasn't helped me on this problem. No, all my girls have got me. That's down to you. What? No, that's what I mean. Any boy, Landon, above or below? Good. Okay, now do we feel we have the confidence to go do the homework from yesterday? Fantastic. If you attempted it and you need to erase what you already tried, you can have an eraser you can borrow. If you attempted it and it's in pen and you need a blank one, we can do that for you as well. Yes? Are they in standard form? I'm going to write down the equation and slope intercept for you. So give me 1 second to get those for you. I need a blank copy first. So 9 will be y greater than negative x plus 3. And 10, you're just going to add x. I'm going to save it as a document. Alright, so to correct your 9 and 10, they should look like this. So just rewrite your 9 and 10 for me now.